guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Rosie, and thank you so much for taking a moment out of your busy day to spend a few moments with me. I really appreciate it. So in today's video, I thought that I would kind of show you how I make some of my larger, kind of fuller flowers, and I use them, these particular ones, I make them out of cupcake liners. So I'm going to be using regular size cupcake liners. In front of me here is the drawer. I have a unit behind me where I keep them all. So these are my cupcake liners, and I thought that, you know what, I need to make a couple for a project that I'm going to be working on, so why not do it together? Okay, are you ready? I know I'm ready. Alright, let's go. Alrighty, so first of all, you need to decide which ones you want, meaning what color. Let's see, these are Christmas. I have so many super pretty ones here. Let's make a couple of teal. And how about a yellow? Yeah, how about a yellow? Okay, I think that'll be pretty. All right, let me go ahead and move this off to the side. So like I said, these are just regular standard cupcake liners, paper liners. And now the amount that you need is going to depend on how full you want it. So the more liners, the more full your flower is going to be, right? So I would suggest start off with like maybe 6 to 8, and then kind of see if you want to add more or if you want to make it a little bit less. I'm going to start off with 8. So let's see, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so there's my 8 in yellow, and let's take 8 of the teal. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, if you want, you can do 8 of the same, or you can do like 4 and 4. Totally depends. It's totally on how you want it to look. So I'm going to do them all of the same liner just to kind of give you a feel for it. And then, you know, we can always play with it after the fact. So there's my 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and just stretch it out like that and make sure that they are nice and lined up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and staple it in the middle. So just like that. I have green staples in my stapler, but there, we just stapled it right in the middle. So do that, and then I'm going to do the same thing to my yellow ones. That, and then let's go ahead and use our stapler. All right, so we just stapled it right there. Okay, so there is that. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and just fold it in half. And when you're folding in half, just make sure that your pattern is on the outside, okay? All right, so just like that. And then what we're going to do is just a series of cuts. So let's see here. I'm going to, let's fold it again in the middle. And then we'll go ahead and we will cut only up to the inner circle. So let me show you on this one. So you see how you have your rigid edge, right? But then you have that bottom, let's see, do it like this. See how we have this little circle in the middle? When we're doing all of our cuts, we're just going to cut from the outside to that line. We don't want to go all the way through. Does that make sense? I think so. Okay, so again, all cuts that we make from the edge to the beginning of the circle. Okay, so we've done that one. And then we will cut in the middle up to that, like that. And now you can continue to make cuts, or you can leave it as is. I'm gonna make another cut inside like that, and then one inside here. So basically what you're doing is you're just cutting within the previous cut, inside the previous circle. So when you open it up, it should look like this, like lots of little cuts. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go ahead and do the other one. So again, we're gonna fold in half, right? Fold in half, and then fold in half again. And then we're gonna cut from the outside to the beginning of the inner circle. Like that. Okay. Like that. And then let's go ahead and just make some cuts on the outside edge. Like that. Okay. And then we can go ahead. So here's a slit. Here's another slit. You see that? And now I'm going to go right in the middle. So right in the middle up to that inner circle. Do the same thing on this side. Oops, sorry, I didn't even realize you weren't in focus. My bad. So we made some cuts, right? So we made, we have cuts on either side. We have one in the middle. And then we made another cut in the middle of those. So in the middle of this one here and this one, we went right in the middle. From the edge to the middle, we cut right there. So, and again, I wouldn't cut them too much down, because then you're going to get these little slivers, and you don't want that. But you do want quite a bit of these petals, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and just open it up. Okay, I'm going to push this off to the side. So here we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. You want the pattern facing up, and we're just going to start taking each layer. So I'm just going to bring up the sides of that first layer, and then kind of like crunching it in the middle. So like this. See that? I just kind of crunched it in the middle. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab the next layer and do the exact same thing. Bring it up and crunch it in the middle. Like that, and crunch. Okay, so there we go. And we're just going to continue to do that until we get to the very bottom. So okay, so there, now we can just kind of fluff it around the way you want, but you see, now we have our flower. How quick and easy was that? All right, let's go ahead now and do the yellow one. So the same thing again. We have the pattern up, and we're just going to go layer by layer, and we're going to bring up all the sides and crunch in the middle. Okay, and now the last layer. There we go. It kind of looks like a carnation, doesn't it? Okay, just crunch it in the middle. There we go, and then you can fluff it out as much as you want. And there you go, there's our little flowers, right? Now you can add these to whatever projects you need, and instantly it gives it a pop. You know what I mean? And depending on the pattern of your cupcake liner is going to depend what your flower looks like, but oh my goodness. Quick, easy, and economical, right? Because you can find these for dirt cheap. And the patterns, I mean, even at the Dollar Tree, right? You can find these in all sorts of beautiful, beautiful colors. There you go. Okay, let me go ahead and just bring in this paper wreath that I recently created for my studio. So here is just to give you an example. Here are some of the little flowers that I created using the cupcake liners. These are using the standard size cupcake liner, so you can see how pretty that looks. It just looks like a bouquet of florals. Doesn't that look pretty? And again, you can do these in any size. If you wanted to, you can make them in the minis as well. These are so much fun to create, and we can do any sizes. Again, you can mix and match your the different liners to give it a little bit more pop as far as color or design, diagram, whatever it may be. You can definitely kind of intermingle the liners just to give it a different look. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, guys, thank you so much. Your support goes an awful long way in helping my channel out. Alright guys, until the next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep it creative.